second to last day off. I have tomorrow off yet, and I'm drinking tonight.
We're live.
No.
We are live on the internet, everyone. Welcome all to Hit or Miss. I am your host tonight.
Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, Hit or Miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock, which this is. And
no, it's 8 o'clock.
Anyways, I want to welcome you all to Hit or Miss tonight. We got an interesting panel this evening. I'm going to say interesting. We'll just leave it at that. So,
wait, what definition? Is it the oh my god, we're all going to die definition of interesting?
Well, no, we're not on an airplane. Or in Times Square.
I guess you guys aren't Firefly fans.
No.
Now you know where that comes from.
Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen Firefly in so long, but I love it.
Yeah. No. Yes, I know of Firefly because I know the great hero Jane Cobb.
Oh, of course, Jane Cobb.
If your hand touches metal, I swear by my pretty floral bonnet, I will end you.
There's fireflies all over the place around here during the summer. What are you guys talking about?
Greatest show that never got the credit it deserved.
Well, you see, young David, before you were born, there was this fantastic program that was created called Firefly, and well,
it is the only. Oh, sorry, it was the first TV show that got canceled. Had such a following that they actually created a 2-hour movie afterwards, like a couple years afterwards. That's called Serenity.
Yeah,
which is still on. I think it's still on.
They actually made a set of comics that after Serenity as well, which basically, you know, that whole Galactic Civil War thing they had.
Yeah.
Apparently, that stuff that happened in Serenity actually got spread out to all the major news outlets. And hey, that Civil War that happened is restarting because of that shit.
So
can't stop the signal, Mal.
So Serenity is on Netflix. Firefly used to be, but is not anymore.
I've got the DVDs. I'm good.
I need to get the DVDs.
Yeah, I got them right after they came out. Anyways, let's introduce our panel tonight, guys. We've got Mr. Firefly himself, Foose. What's going on?
Can't stop the signal.
Can't stop the signal. How you doing tonight, Foose?
I am doing okay. As I said, I am drinking. So yeah.
Yeah. You got less competition now too, so you know it's good.
I have less competition.
Yeah, didn't you hear Freedom Munitions is going on?
It's okay. Yeah. Wait, yeah, there's only 14 of them, right?
I don't know. But anyways. Yeah. Anyways, Geezer, what's going on?
I'm just sitting here giving them the bird.
Good. Give them the bird. Give it to them as hard as you can.
Bird is the word.
But I don't want Blu-ray.
Do it.
No, I don't want Blu-ray.
Do it.
I want regular DVD. I don't want Blu-ray.
Do it now.
No.
All right. Kingpin, what's going on?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me.
Good. And we are joined tonight by the most obnoxious guy, the most obnoxious one in the ugly orange shirt. What's going on, obnoxious one?
I'd like to say that since Foose can't stop the signal, I can't fight this feeling.
You just can't fight this feeling.
I've forgotten what we started fighting for.
So on.
I mean, if I got to come crashing through the door, I just can't stop it anymore because I know I just can't fight this feeling anymore.
Anymore.
I All right, Travis, that is your intro. What's going on?
I'm having a great night tonight, man. I'm making cookies. We're having a good time. Let's see what's up. Make sure you guys. What's up? Who? What?
Everyone, Travis knows how to make some mean cookies. So watch.
Yeah, you go to the store, you buy these little squares, and you break them off, and then you just put them on the cookie sheet, and they magically turn into cookies 15 minutes later when they come out of the oven. Fantastic. Highly recommended. Highly recommended.
Turn the oven on first.
Did you know? Did you know that vegetables grow magically out of the dirt too?
Yes.
Taught me that.
Yes, I've been told that. Yes. Yep. A lot of people don't realize that, but that is what happens. Mm-hmm. I thought they just grow at Walmart, like they just come out of those things that they set them on, and no. But no. On a serious note, make sure you guys check out. What's that?
They don't?
No. They do come out of the dirt, like David says.
See, I thought government just provided all the food.
Well, I mean, they can in certain situations if you want them to. Depends on
Soviet Russia, food provides you.
Yes, comrade. Yes. Anyway, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for the invite, bro.
All right, good. And again,
speaking of,
I'm your host, Night Strike, and I'm here tonight. We're going to talk about a couple topics tonight.
We can talk about the Mosins that are on Chernobyl.
No.
Oh no! What's up with those?
So I started watching that, and I can't do it. I think it's boring as fuck.
You can't stop the feeling anymore, or you are stopping the feeling?
Oh, I'm stopping the feeling.
You're stopping the feeling? Okay.
They actually went out today. They pulled out. It's 1986, and they pulled out Mosins. Now it is Russia, so it's kind of believable that in 1986 they're still using
Russia. It's believable
that they're still using Mosins.
Look how many have shown up for sale on all the gun websites, like all the the gun stores and stuff. They got crates of them showing up.
It's believable. It's Russia.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's where we got all of our
surplus guns from.
All of our surplus guns came from Chernobyl. That's why the prices are going up.
And plus, they glow in the dark.
It's that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the night version. Night sights.
Yep.
So if they're radioactive, Gary's going to be the only one that can buy them.
No, I think if they're radioactive, Gary's the only one that can actually, remove the radiation from them.
That's right, because I have the power of the atom. The power is in me. That and gas.
Okay, I have to make a Captain Planet reference. The power is yours.
Yes.
There we go. All right, I hate myself inside now.
With our powers combined.
I can't believe even Gary remembered that. Wow.
Hey. Voltron, Defenders of the Universe.
No. Anyways.
Yes.
So tonight we're going to talk about the ATF. And yeah, I know it's the ATF. Why are we talking about them? Well, apparently we were talking about this earlier in the pre-chat, and apparently the ATF are hunting down anyone who's bought those Chinese full auto Glock conversion kits for airsoft guns off of Wish.com and Amazon and anywhere else they've been selling them.
So I thought those were illegal because they are full auto.
What they were doing is they were selling them out of spec enough that they didn't fit the dimensions for that particular part. And then when you get them home, you would sand them down, sand off the extra flashing they would leave on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would become a usable full auto sear for your airsoft gun. And they just happen to work in the regular firearm.
Oh.
So what were they? They were selling them as maybe a kit or something.
So
I don't know. Yeah.
So easily convertible.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at a place right now that has them online for. I wouldn't buy one, but I'm looking at a place that has them for $49.49. If you want one?
Yeah.
Just like having a full auto sear or whatever and a drill.
And apparently, Gung Ho is asking Glock 26 or 43. They did not say.
Or is he asking us Glock 43 or 26?
As far as I know.
Yeah.
The image that the ATF is using is a Glock 17.
See, I'm seeing a Glock 19 on this one advertisement for it online.
But still, those are the same.
Yeah, they would be the same sear. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a Glock 19 on this one advertisement board online.
I'm trying to pause it. Shush.
All right, I gotcha.
So
Yeah.
Okay. What does it say? Federal authorities suspect that thousands of machine gun conversion devices have been illegally imported into the United States from China, in some cases ending up in the hands of convicted felons. Apparently, the articles from CNN.
Well, if they're convicted felons, yeah, having the autosure is fine. Having the gun isn't. So,
right.
If they're convicted felons, go after them because they have firearms.
Here's the thing. It's not illegal to have the full auto parts of any gun. It's illegal to take the full auto parts of any gun and put it in your semi-auto gun. See, you can own the parts, you just can't put them in your semi-auto guns.
Right. It's intent. Just like having no rifles. Let's say you're into building ARs and you're like, I think I want to get a pistol lower. And you go to a gun store or whatever, and you get the upper first, that's intent. They could actually prove that you're intending on making an NFA item. That is where people get buttholed.
Right. So apparently, agents with the ATF are actively working to locate the devices and retrieve them. How many of the illegal conversion kits have made it in the country? Apparently a lot. ATF and custom officials in Chicago of course, in Chicago, of all places, have identified more than 2,900 packages containing conversion devices.
You're pronouncing that wrong.
What?
It's Chicago.
Chicago.
Chirac.
Chicago. Chicago.
Chirac. There we go. Because, yeah, you don't want to live there. Anyways, let me.
I wonder how many people were killed in Chicago this past weekend because of
these.
Well, no, I mean they had so much rain stuff up there that I have a friend that lives up there. People were bringing out kayaks. I was wondering how many people were killed if the drive-bys wouldn't be happening anymore. Would it be float-bys or
paddle, bang, paddle.
Yep.
It's like an Amish drive. Clip, clap, bang.
There's
pull harder.
You got the Sky CPX paddle. It works sometimes.
Hey, no.
Travis, you were the only one in this room that has enough experience with the Sky CPX. So.
That's where all the Mosins are going because it's a dual function.
Oh man, that's a possible. I could see that.
You shoot and then you row.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So, anyways, apparently 29 have made it into the country in Chirac alone, and the ATF are having kittens.
Oh man, but the only thing I'm gonna say is it's gonna take that first crime to be committed with it, and then after that, then they'll ban airsoft guns because they started it.
Right,
Well, what wasn't it like a couple years ago where they said, "Oh, these airsoft guns can be readily convertible into full auto machine guns."
So this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Back in 2002, someone from Argentina sold similar switches to convert semi-automatic Glock pistols to fully automatic, and people bought the parts from them as well. So this isn't just the first time someone's done it. It's China doing it this time. So yeah, fun stuff. Thanks, China. Again, remember, these parts aren't supposed to be used in actual guns in the first place. They're designed for airsoft, but apparently they match the original auto sear enough to where you can just modify them and use them in an actual gun.
So they shouldn't go after the sear maker. They should go after the airsoft maker for making it so close to the original.
Apparently.
The views and opinions expressed by Night Strike are the views and opinions of Night Strike only. Do not express the views and opinions of the panel.
Amen.
Also, do not
wait.
Our advice as legal advice, and you are responsible for everything you do on your own.
You should totally take Night Strike's advice as legal advice because he
No,
stayed in the
no,
holiday.
do not,
He
do
stayed
not.
in the Holiday Inn last night.
No. I am not.
No, he didn't.
I am not Black Cat Outdoors, cat attorney at law. No.
Cat attorney at law.
Yeah, Black Cat Outdoors Esquire, cat attorney at law. I'm not him. So, but apparently, they're going after people. And Travis, just for laws, you posted that site, in the side chat where that's from. Can you read some of these comments, because they were pretty lawsy.
Yeah, I don't know if let's see here.
Just ones.
There's comments that people have put down here. This guy says that there's one guy warning people not to buy them. They say if you do, you run the risk of having people show up at your place. Mm-hmm. One guy says that you buy it, you're just buying the part, but until you sand it down, it's not going to work. He said that he did actually have somebody show up at his house, made him sign off on a paper, and they took it. They didn't arrest him, but they took it. And so he's not saying if he had finished it or not, so it would actually work. But everybody keeps saying, "Oh yeah, it just needs a little bit of sanding and grinding, and it works great." But a lot of people that are posting comments are saying, if you do this, and I got a feeling that there's a lot of airsoft guys that are gun guys. I mean, whether we want to admit it or not, they're saying, "Hey, do this."
A lot of real guns.
Here's the problem, though. When
but would they? Because if you have airsoft guns, how many of us, we're all gun guys. How many of us have airsoft guns?
I don't have any airsoft guns.
I play around with them, like just practice target shooting because it's the same form factor as some of my full size guns. But I don't compete with them at all. I'll target shoot with them for fun once in a while,
Right.
But here's the funny thing about that: when you're looking at them for sale here on the Sin Airsoft website, they're still for sale, by the way. You can buy them here. They don't say anything at all about not using. There's no disclaimer saying, "Oh, by the way, once you sand this down to fit your airsoft gun, you've now made an illegal part." They're not saying anything about it at all on the website. There's no disclaimers. So that kind of bothers me. Yeah.
Can we briefly describe the difference between a full auto sear and a semi-automatic sear?
Well, your semi-automatic, there won't be one. It's just going to be a back plate that's on the back of the slide.
Right.
And the full auto sear, what it does is it's got a slide that you switch on the back. It's got a switch that you slide on the back of it, and that'll change your action on it, so it goes into a full auto mode.
Basically, the auto sear, and I said that in air quotes, of a Glock, basically surmounts this. It's a switch that has a lever that lifts the I believe it lifts the bar that associates with the actual semi-auto sear to allow it to fire more than once at a time.
So, I think it'd be funny if an SOT would be like, "Oh, I want to buy like 30 of these," and just because they can,
and serialize them.
Well, no, because you serialize it's the frame, the firearm. So you're like, okay, I'll just do this and make this into this Glock into a machine pistol, and whenever the ATF comes knocking, just go, yeah. So
I got papers for it.
Here's my paperwork. They exist.
Can't have them, but paperwork. Yeah, that's the only time where the ATF has to leave empty-handed, because you can't see something that's being used legally. Well, you can, but again,
I can't. The government can.
Yeah.
So my question is, does any liability fall back on the company making them? Because they're knowingly making them so that they won't fit your gun until you sand them to fit your gun. And once you sand it to fit your gun, you've now manufactured a full auto sear.
No, that's just like saying that someone who sells an 80% lower, or someone who produces an 80% lower that sells it to someone who makes an SBR out of it, is that manufacturer at fault? No, because their part is just a part that is inoperable, and it's modified by the consumer to make it operable.
Right.
I just have one comment. I can see the chat, guys. That's all.
What's your point?
Apparently, Snob is angry at the chat out there. Watch out.
Man, we should just be happy Gun Snob's alive after the weather you guys had in Oklahoma the last couple days, bro. Good God,
He wasn't there. He left his wife to fend for herself while
Yeah.
he was out playing around.
Yeah,
I mean,
surprised
I'm
he
was at
broadcasting live from a
DeSoto.
pontoon boat in the middle of my front yard. So
so how is
I'm
DeSoto,
surprised
Missouri?
Snob and Gary are okay because apparently that's the part of the nation right now that's in major floods.
How is DeSoto, Missouri?
it's a small town in Missouri.
Yeah, about 20 minutes away from where I grew up.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Well, this range is about 20 minutes away from DeSoto, Missouri.
Yeah.
So Foose grew up in a range?
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, it shows.
No, but yeah, I mean, talking about flooding everything, there's a range right on the Arkansas River that it's about, if the river comes up 6-8 inches, the range is going to be gone.
Oh, Tulsa Gun Club's completely underwater. They were showing
Yeah,
pictures
I've
of
seen
it.
that. Yeah.
Uh-oh,
I've seen that.
Snob's wife is saying he didn't even make it home for our anniversary.
I got home at 12:01. 12:01. I kid you not.
Come on, man. Really?
Hey,
I
Really?
didn't realize it was already 6 o'clock, and I'm like, crap, I gotta go. But then I had to stop a couple times and get a beef jerky and get people talking to my ear, getting me to laugh in front of the clerk and Loves.
You shouldn't have gotten the hot dog. I'm just telling you.
I didn't get a hot dog. They were trying to convince me.
getting the
to.
trailer trash is bouncing from rig to rig. Oh wait,
So I think we're about done with this Glock topic because it's ridiculous.
It was more
But
fun making me.
but Travis, seriously,
Yeah.
we're reading some of the comments. Read one or two of the really good ones.
All right, let me go back here. So one of them says, there's a funny one here. He goes, wow, this is a great deal. It goes great with the auto sear I bought from Shotgun News. I will be out of prison in 10 years, maybe less, but I doubt it. Federal time, But man, it was great for a couple of days. The other one says, totally awesome device for attracting cool guys from the ATF. The feds totally won't shoot your wife and kids and dog after you buy this. What else do we have here? Yeah, I mean these are just parody comments that people are putting down here, obviously. But
Obviously,
one guy needs to say, if you're about to go bankrupt, buy this item. You'll get 10 years free food, free room, board, shelter, and hot meals and cable.
See, you guys are looking at this the wrong way. You got to look positive. He just said the ATF won't shoot your wife and dog. I mean, that's a positive thing, right?
I am positive this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
How's
I
that?
don't care what you say about it and how legal you think it is just to own one, even if you don't own the Glock. I'm not owning one.
no.
yeah, I don't own a Glock, and at this point, I don't want to.
I do.
Just to prevent this kind of thing.
I own a Glock, and I'm trying to figure out what trigger I want to put into it.
Well, good for you.
But I don't want.
I hear
wanna
Airsoft
do
makes
it.
something good.
Order it off Wish. They'll have a trigger.
Go get a trigger off Wish.
Imagine what your
I want to
competitions
do
will be
it.
like with that.
An airsoft trigger.
Fully auto airsoft trigger.
Well, he's semi-auto airsoft trigger.
Ooh,
You just
never
need to
go-
carry about 15 extra magazines with you.
The mags I have hold 23.
23.
Yep.
Lightweight. Don't have the 30 rounders.
They're too long for carry optics.
AC97 is saying, get it right. They shoot the dog, then the wife. Ooh, that's too graphic.
But which one of those two would be sadder?
The dog.
Jumpy's saying,
Oh.
Jumpy's saying he doesn't run 45 ACP like that. Would I use it? Yes. Okay. But he doesn't use it, but he would. Okay. So Jumpy is not anti-45. So,
Okay, I thought you said 25 ACP, not 45.
45.
Little bitty difference.
Yeah,
Just 20.
just a absolute shit ton.
Yeah.
Just a skosh.
Who has a 25 auto?
Snob's wife is saying I should have just left before he got here.
Wait. This anniversary or the beginning of everything?
That the anniversary that he missed.
Or does she mean the altar?
That's
Ooh.
that's what I was getting at.
Ooh.
Great minds think alike there, Foos.
Mhm. Well, I mean, she's already calling her a lawyer, so.
Wow.
Don't
All
call
right.
your lawyer. Call the lawyer his ex had.
Yeah. That ain't no shit.
All right. So, what were we talking about earlier? You guys were talking about the Chernobyl documentary. What's going on with that?
They're doing a documentary on Chernobyl.
No,
it's not a
because-
documentary. It's kind of a
TV show.
non-fiction TV show, right? Yeah. So it's not like they're not interviewing people like a traditional documentary and stuff.
It's a
right?
dramatization.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, and you said that they had Mosins.
Yeah, the latest episode they had to go out for something, and the three of them pulled out Mosin Nagant.
You know what?
To
He just
use.
shows
And-
up. The resident Glock user just shows up as soon as we stop talking about it.
Now you fooled around and got us detained. Wait,
And they were shooting those Mosins without the bayonets on them.
Oh, well, that's why they weren't hitting anything.
Well, no.
Hello, Sarge.
Is it a Mosin?
What's
more
up?
accurate than a DK?
Howdy, Sarge.
hey, Sarge.
What's
So-
going on, gentlemen?
Hey, Mustache, what's up?
I use that term loosely.
It's Mr. Stash. It's Mr. 70s porn stash.
Anyways, as I said, Sarge, our resident Glock user, because he has to use one every day. He shows up just after we stop talking about the auto sears off of Amazon and Wish.com.
Hey, I'm looking at a Glock right now. It's about 20 feet away from me.
I got one in my pocket.
We don't want to hear about what's in your pocket, Gary.
I don't want to hear what's in your pocket, Gary, because
It's chicken nuggets.
Lord knows you can have chicken nuggets and some other stuff in there.
Chicken nuggets in one and barbecue sauce in the other.
I really expected it to be, corn.
That's purely my business, what I have in my pockets.
Exactly. So let's move on. All right.
Mine.
So what else?
54R needs the air deflecting bayonet to stabilize the bullet.
Probably does.
At least they put the Mosins in the movie though, or the show. That's one good thing about it. That's a start.
What show is that?
Oh, Chernobyl.
What they should have done is had a whole bunch of K98Ks and been like, yeah, I have lists left over from the war. This is a war trophy.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this other article. But apparently, a new federal law will mean more shooting ranges on public lands. On May 10th, President Trump signed the Target Practice and Marksmanship Training Support Act into law. The law will help promote firearm safety and training and enjoyment of the shooting sports by freeing up more federal funds for use in public shooting range development and construction. In 1937, with the passage of the Federal Aid in Wildlife Restoration Act, commonly known as Pittman-Robertson Act, federal excise taxes on firearms, ammunition, and archery equipment have been returned to the states to help promote wildlife conservation and restoration. Participating states must ensure that hunting license fees are used exclusively for the administration of the state's fish and game department. 50% of the excise tax revenue from handguns, bows, and arrows must be used for hunter education programs and the development and operation of archery and firearm shooting ranges. Additionally, there is an $8 million annual set aside for firearm and bow hunter education and safety program grants within the states.
It
Which
should
can
be
also
one.
help
It should
fundraise.
be 100%.
I know. I'm just reading what's there. So don't
Well,
shoot the messenger.
change the damn text. You are
I
Mr.
can't.
Night Strike.
I can't.
Shall not be infringed.
I can't just wave my hand and say I invented it because it just doesn't work like that. It doesn't.
You did everything else. You couldn't have invented this.
I didn't. I didn't
You
know
invented Yankee, for
responsibility.
God's sakes. Come on.
Hashtag Porky Piggin.
Shut
No.
it.
No hashtag. No Porky Piggin.
Yeah. No. All right. Anyways.
Yankee inventor. There was no hashtag in front of it, so it was okay.
The Pittman
what was that
Robertson
last one?
Act has been critical in preserving America's hunting and sport shooting heritage. State wildlife management programs have brought back species that in the early 1900s were in severe decline or on the brink of extinction, including white-tailed deer, wild turkey, and wood ducks. I've got wild turkey all over my backyard, and I don't mean the alcohol. I mean actual wild turkey.
Like all over it.
I'm drinking
Like you
wild
can't
turkey.
go out there without stepping on a turkey.
Yep. Went out to get the paper, got flogged by a turkey.
No,
I can just see Night Strike just running.
Yeah.
I literally get out the garbage, and a turkey just goes right past me, go gobble, gobble, gobble.
Alfred Hitchcock made a movie all about that.
No, the wild turkeys don't care. They don't care about it. They just go on their way.
They're not very elusive. That's for
They
sure.
aren't. So, anyways, the act has been critical in preserving. Where were we? Managed hunting, of course, plays a critical role in this responsible stewardship. The Target Practice and Marksmanship Training Support Act, S94 HR 1222, amended the Pittman-Robertson Act to provide states greater opportunities to use the funds appointed to them for public range development. First, the act reduces the state's mandatory matching.
Night Strike, close the door.
Can I finish this, or you guys want to, jerk around a little more?
I'd say we just jerk around a little more.
Jerk.
Jerk around.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Well, Foos, we know you do that all the time, so you don't need to tell us.
He ain't wrong.
Yeah, this has been Hit or Miss. Guys, thanks for joining us this evening. It's been a great show, and Foos is going to kick Night Strikes. Okay.
You mean Night Strike's got to kick the panel out?
Can we
All
just hang out though? Once you kill it?
No.
Asking for a friend. Because we're all too lazy to set our own up, so.
Let's just turn John's. Anyways, let me finish this, all right?
That'll be the first thing you finish.
Yeah, back at you, Foos.
What the heck?
Let's get a
Armament
hangout
Access
call.
calling.
Yeah, I got it too.
Why am I getting a phone call from Armament Access at 5:00?
Answer it. Just answer it and say, no show tonight.
No
They're
show
probably asking if
tonight.
they can hunt turkeys in your backyard tomorrow.
No. All right.
No, he's asking for the wild turkey.
Okay.
It's one of those turkeys calling because he won't unlock the basement door.
First, the act reduces the state's mandatory matching share for a range development project from 25% to 10%. A state, in other words, only needs to provide 10% of the funding, while the Pittman-Robertson funds can provide up to 90% of the funding for range development. So that's actually good news. It also extends the time a state has to obligate and expend the funds for range development from 2 fiscal years to 5. That's not as good, but again, what can you expect? It's the government. The government
No,
never. The government
that's good
never.
because a lot of states won't do it if they think they have to get it done in a certain amount of time because it takes time to get everything in
Yeah, but remember, in all the
line.
liberal states,
You have
they
to
aren't
get
going to
bids
use
and all that.
They aren't going to use this
From the
money to build more ranges in liberal states. They're just going to use the money and, they're going to just embezzle it.
That's fine. We'll take it in Oklahoma.
No, liberal states are going to take it and create shooting ranges for the communists.
They'll let
You
Antifa
mean the
train
police?
there.
They'll let the police train there and not the civilians.
That's not public.
Everyone turn and look at SARS for a minute.
That's not public. So that would be the opposite of what you said.
I was drunk in
Private.
a bar. They threw me into public.
Yes.
All right.
They call me Tater Salad.
You did it. You caught the tater. Take down the roadblocks.
All right. Finally, the act provides a new revenue stream for funding range development. It will allow up to 10% of specified apportionments from the wildlife restoration account to be used for this purpose. These funds were formerly unavailable for range construction, maintenance, or expansion projects. We encourage states
She likes
to take.
expansion.
Yes, you do, Foos.
She does, not me.
No, you do.
Unless I'm expanding. Wait, never mind. Every time I eat, I expand.
Yes, we know. The article says they encourage states to take full advantage of the increased opportunities that this new law will provide for them to build or expand safe, convenient, and modern accommodations for residents and visitors to responsibly exercise their Second Amendment rights.
So,
and that's it.
What kind of oversight is there on this then? Is there going to be any that's going to come in and audit and check these funds to make sure that they've been put towards what they're supposed to? Or is this just making a law out of this? I mean, are we going to see any results from it at all, do you think?
Well, I don't know.
Gun-friendly states, maybe.
In the gun-friendly states,
New York, California, they're going to be like, oh, here's our range that costs us $80,000, and it's going to be like a rock.
Like a rock. I'm strong as
It'll probably actually cost that much with the price of labor up there.
Yeah. So in gun-friendly states, it may mean there'll be more places to shoot, and in less gun-friendly states, who knows? It's hit or miss. It's a night clock.
But they'll put it like an hour or two outside of a populated area, so the people in the populated areas would not be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that sucks because everyone's going to the populated areas, the cities.
Right.
Which is horseshit.
Well,
screw cities. If you live in a city more than 100,000, you're wrong.
Can you hear me now?
Do we want to?
We can hear you earlier whenever you were calling.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I was trying to do it on my phone. Before when I did this on my phone, want to cooperate.
And he's still
you roboted.
All those turkeys are messing up his Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
they are.
Hit it with a hammer.
It's a known fact that Wi-Fi can't get past the turkey feathers.
Yeah.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Wi-Fi.
He got past Foose's wild turkey tonight.
I've only had 2 glasses. There's 2 left in the bottle.
Only 2? I'm surprised.
Well, a fifth of whiskey for me is only 4 glasses of. So I've had 2, and there's 2 left.
Foose is roboting pretty good too, I guess.
No, it's you.
No, that's not the robot. That's the alcohol talking.
Yeah.
All right. Travis.
Speaking of, I need a refill.
Travis.
Yeah, man.
You know, yesterday was Memorial Day.
Yes.
So
Really? Never would have guessed that one.
Is that what was going on? I
let
wondered.
me continue.
Yeah, I can
Travis?
agree with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Memorial Day was yesterday. What'd you do
Yeah.
for Memorial Day?
Well, our family is buried. The family members our family does traditionally go visit the graves and takes flowers, and they'll spend time visiting the parents and aunts and uncles and stuff like that. Most of our family is buried within 3 different cemeteries. In terms of army and military forces and things along those lines, I don't have a lot of immediate family. I mean, I've got some family members that served but didn't die in combat. But for us, we do visit the graves and take flowers. And we didn't do that yesterday because our family's a couple hours away. We usually catch them the week after, the week before. And so that's what we tend to do, take wreaths. But that's pretty much, but for us, it was just basically a normal day since we weren't with our family, weren't able to be with our family.
No.
All right.
What's that?
Armament, you're cutting in and out. So, Gun Snob, how was your Memorial Day?
Let's see. I
What'd you
slept for a little while. Then I went to Tulsa and went to all the pawn shops, and then I came home.
So it's a normal day.
Yeah. Then I came home and shot some guns. That was all I did for Memorial Day.
All right. Sarge, what'd you do for Memorial Day?
I worked.
So shooting guns.
No. I wish.
No. Rarely when Sarge is working does he ever get to actually use the gun. Do they make you use the taser first?
Hey. If he does get to use the gun, it's a good day.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Technically, it's a bad day for somebody, just not Sarge.
Hey, Sarge,
Yes.
do you have to get tased in your training, like when you get trained on how to use a taser or pepper spray? Do you
Don't
have to
tase
go
me,
through
bro.
that stuff?
Absolutely.
Don't tase me, bro.
How bad does it hurt when you get tased?
It's awful.
I kind of thought so.
It's completely awful, but it's also over as soon as it's over. It's no ill effects.
Make sure you pee first.
Do what?
Make
No,
sure you pee first.
no, ain't nothing coming out because you're locked up.
It's already come out.
Yeah, you're locked up. Nothing's coming out by accident.
So would you say the experience is like a full body, like Charlie horse, or like cramp, like you get in your leg? The whole body goes into that kind of a feeling.
Have you ever grabbed a hold of a spark plug or spark plug wire on a running engine?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like that,
Oh,
but it extends from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head.
Wait.
Jesus.
Does it feel like your wife or significant other yelling at you using your middle name from outside the house?
In the Walmart.
No, it's that pulsating electric shock that feels completely wrong. It does hurt a lot, but it also just feels completely wrong. It's just
Your body says this is not normal.
no, this is awful. This is how we go out. This is what the body's thinking. This is it for me. And then next thing you know, it's done. And you're like, mentally, I would like to, I use the term, you're shocked, but you're just like, wow, what just happened? Physically, you're actually okay as soon as it's done, but mentally, you're like, information overload. What just happened to me?
Yeah, I'm sure the experience is electrifying.
It is.
But
Brain works on electric.
So you didn't do anything with family after you got off work or anything?
I got off work at 6 a.m. this morning.
All right. I was
on nights all weekend.
I didn't know you were on nights. You didn't say.
Yeah, I know. No, I was on nights. We hung out during the day, and I was up yesterday for a few hours, and then I went off to work.
All right. Obnoxious one. Did you do anything for Memorial Day?
I worked in the yard.
Worked in the yard?
Worked in the yard. Keeping Sugar Mama happy.
Did you at least have a beer after you were done?
No, I very rarely drink.
Okay, well. All right, then. David, Kingpin.
Yeah.
How was your Memorial Day?
It was pretty good. I had to work, and then I just went to my parents' house. But other than that, it was pretty good.
All right. Gizzard, how was your Memorial Day?
Pretty uneventful. I cut my hair. I worked around the house, and then I sat around all day and watched videos.
You didn't visit family or anything?
All my family took off and went out of state, left me.
Oh man, that's rough. That's rough.
So I spent it with my Gun Channel's family.
Oh, okay.
You know what, Gary? Next time you come up and visit me, man, we'll go to the range. We'll go have some fun, bro.
Sounds like fun.
Next state over, technically.
Yeah, if they ever get this state dried out to where you could travel anywhere.
Yeah, without having to worry about baseball-sized hail, interrupting your trip, there or the way back.
That or a tornado like the one just went through Lawrence tonight.
Yeah, and I'm glad, Gary, that you are not a drowned chicken, and you are still kicking. Because with all the weather that's going on out there, the last thing we need is a drowned chicken. Foos, what'd you do for Memorial Day? Anything?
Yeah, I went out with a buddy of mine and shot his Sporterized pattern P14. Sent me his. He did have an AR, but we also had my Moss 36, K31, and something else. What else did I have? Another rifle. I can't remember what it was. Went out and shot a bunch of stuff and basically steal it 100 yards and bullshit it and shot a whole bunch of guns that weren't American made.
Now I'd ask Armament and Axes what he did for Memorial Day, but he's cut in and out, so I don't know if he can.
I went to the range. Had a good day.
You didn't hang out with your son?
No, he didn't make it. He was actually riding in Wellsville. So yeah. No, went to the range, shot a bunch of different guns. One of them a Tavor. Shot 2 different CZ Scorpions. Suppressed AR pistol. It was a fun day. So.
All right.
So
So for Memorial Day, I just spent time with family. Maybe I went and shot out in the backyard because backyard range. I made T-bone steak on the grill for everyone. So we had a nice day.
Ooh, T-bones.
Yeah,
I did porterhouse. Woo!
I don't normally cook T-bone because I
did frozen pizza and beer.
I usually get ribeye because I'm more of a fan.
Yeah, baby.
We had T-bone steaks, so I decided to go all out. I marinated them overnight.
I like it when she calls me T-bone.
Yeah, but you do. But they were great. I don't think Midnight Range could have done a better job.
Oh, he could have.
No, I don't think so.
So, are we talking charcoal, gas, grill, or what'd you do?
I have a propane.
Oh, okay.
No. You got to do that crap over hickory, open flame, open fire. Yeah.
Propane's not barbecue, man.
Hey,
I use propane because
if it didn't
Damn
take,
it, Bobby.
if it took less than 12 hours to cook, you're not cooking it right.
But apparently we have an image that we have to share.
We do.
Yeah, we got an email from one of our viewers.
You have viewers?
Yeah, apparently.
Viewer.
Oh,
Going to have the most American tan line ever. You see that?
Except it's a pistol.
Let's see it.
It's a pistol.
Wow.
That is an effing pistol.
Yeah, that's a pistol.
America.
America.
I know in a lot of states you can open carry rifles, but can you open carry a pistol in a state like that?
But either way, that's pretty good. Whoever said that to me, thanks. That's great.
Hey, and nice strike. Gung Ho 1345 says, please read his email aloud.
Aloud. I did not get his email.
You have
Gung
to
Ho.
open the email.
Let me open the email.
Open the email.
Open the email now.
Click the exe attachment.
No. All right. He said, remember the following. As we begin our celebration of Memorial Weekend, I pause to remember so many great warriors who gave all they had, so we may live. We may have so much. Some would shame you for your parties and your barbecues, and how the only way you could possibly celebrate this weekend would be to spend your time alone, constantly thinking about all the lives lost. And if for any reason you don't find yourself in the middle of a cemetery this weekend, you have truly not honored our warriors. I could not possibly disagree more. If they could speak from the grave, I believe they would tell you to have the best barbecue you could have, spend time with your family and friends, have a party, go to the beach, enjoy your life, grieve, yes, remember, but live. Live because they can. Honor them by enjoying the best life you can have because they paid in full for you. And that was from Gung Ho USMC.
Yep. They gave your life so you could have your barbecue and go to the beach and have your.
Here's the thing. A lot of my family that has actually died serving in the United States military, and even other countries' militaries. We'll put it that way. And if you're gonna say that, Night Strike, other countries' militaries, okay. Listen, the only family members I've had that have died in wars were in the Civil War. Okay, those are the only family members I had that died in actual wars. But most of them are buried in West Virginia and that area. So I can't go and visit those graves.
The thing is we all have relatives because we are a nation of immigrants. We all have relatives that died in the U.S. military as well as foreign militaries around the world.
And while my grandfather did not die in the Korean War, he was a veteran of the Korean War. But again, I've mentioned this before. He was not, when what they told him to do was they told him to go and spend time in a warehouse in California and work on supply instead of going to the front lines. I mean, that's not what he signed up for, but that's what they told him to do, and he did it. So, unfortunately,
everybody can't always do the fun stuff. Things have to be done.
And there's the point. Not everybody who joins the military joins to go to the front lines, and not everyone gets the chance to go to the front lines.
And not everyone wants to go to the front lines.
My point is, but everybody that joins is in support of everybody that does go to the front lines because it's a team. You cannot do it without the others.
It is a team effort, and if he didn't do the job he did in the warehouse to make sure all those supplies made it overseas, then guess what? They wouldn't have done as well as they had over there in Korea.
Yeah, I mean, more U.S. soldiers could have died because of not having that extra gun or the rounds or the K rations or whatever,
or the coat or the boots or anything.
Exactly. So I wish I could go and visit my grandfather's grave because they actually did give him a military funeral, but again, that's all the way out in Arizona. So
yeah, I have one grandfather that was in Okinawa, and he got shot through the arm by a 7.7 Jap, and then I have another one that was in the Battle of the Bulge. So I know neither of them passed during their service,
No.
I had one uncle that was hit by shrapnel in his B-25. The other, he was a very big mentor. He served in Korea. Neither one died during the war, but they're both gone now.
Yeah.
Honor them.
You
Even
know,
if they didn't fall during the war, they served, man. They're gone now. Honor them.
Yep.
I have an uncle that served in Desert Storm in Guam. So he's still around kicking. I talk to him semi-frequently. You know, but aside from that, most of my family that did serve, even the family I have that served in World War II, because I do have some family, they came back. They didn't die out there. They came back. So, you know, it's like my grandfather's eldest brother went and served in World War I, went on the front lines, came back, picked up, you know, the hoe, and kept on farming with the family. You know.
Night Strike. I was just on Hank's channel. You know, Walter Safety Harbor Firearms is doing his Normandy thing again. He said the first time you went over there and seen all the graves and saw the beaches, did it hit you emotionally? He said, yeah, when you really
what?
I think he roboted. So I've never
really
been
think about it.
I have never been to a military cemetery. I really need to. I should have gone whenever I was over in Virginia many years ago.
I've been to the major one in Virginia. Well, it's not Virginia, but it's in DC. I've been to that one.
So I went to Richmond and St. Petersburg or Petersburg. I really wish I would have went to a military grave then. So I think it would have been cool to go to Arlington.
I want to just end this on this part of the discussion on this note. You know, we should always remember, you know, the fallen that have died in war for our country. But again, like Gung Ho said, we should also live our lives as well as we can, because they made the ultimate sacrifice. So we have to live our lives as best we can, because they gave us the chance to do that. So that's all we're gonna say on that now. But again, Travis, you said you wanted to leave on a certain note, so let's get that note out.
Oh no, I didn't say anything yet. No.
No, you said you wanted to end on this.
Oh no, I was just we had some awkward silence there after the dispute between you and Foos, and I said, and on that note, we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode tonight, folks.
No, I think we should end on that anyways, because
okay. Well, no, it was good that we brought up the discussion on Memorial Day. I think it's important to mention that. But no, I'm good. I'm gonna probably duck out here in a few seconds, but anyway, guys, check out my channel. We got Caliber Corner coming up on Thursday, 5 to 7 Central Time, 6 to 8 East Coast Time, over on gunchannels.com. Get over there and get signed up, and make sure you guys support GunTube.org. So thank you very much for the invitation, man.
No. I want to talk about this topic.
About what?
The one you posted in the side chat.
I thought you wanted me to end it because I usually bug out at 9 o'clock, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were saying.
No, all right.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I got to duck out anyway. It's a rather unpleasant article to read, so I don't know if I really can stomach it, to be honest with you. But if you want to, I'll leave it on this note for you to read it if you want.
No. Well, we're good. I got one class question from Calaveras 32 Special. He's asking, any idea how on Indiegogo I can look up with Patch Batch version I ordered? Though I remember, but I'm second guessing myself. No idea. Ask G-Webs.
It should be on the email that you received after you placed your order. It had a number down at the bottom of it, I think.
It had a number, and if it says what version of the Patch Batch you got, it'll say that. If not, I can't tell you anything else. I'll have the GunTube patches soon. ish. I don't know. Probably sometime this week, G said. So once I get those, I'm putting them up on the website. I may throw a few on eBay. We'll see what happens. But, we'll work on that.
Hey, real quick for Calaveras, I just looked at my email. The first response you got back, it's just like, what was it, Gary, that was saying that? You'll have your contribution number, and that'll tell you which number you were. Now, I don't know if that's just for the first 100. You got the contribution number, and then after that, it's just filled as they get mailed out, or what? Because mine was contribution number 46. That's in the title of the response I got from Indiegogo when I bought into it.
Yeah. So just go double check on all that, and you'll figure it out. With that, Gunsnob, you got anything? Plug your channel.
I don't have a mute button.
Testes.
Yeah.
I got no mute button.
I ain't got no mute button. Yeah, I'm putting out a bunch of videos and a bunch of stuff on my Instagram. So go check
That's
that stuff
calf
out.
rope.
That's calf rope. I wasn't ready to say that yet. You just stole my thunder, you bastard.
All right. Thanks. Sarge, where can we find you and your content?
You can check me at C4 Defense 1 on YouTube, or just search C4 Defense. And same thing on Instagram. I'll take some pictures of it. I'm kind of just doing a project. I'm camoing. I built a different lower for the nose step on SNEC, so the SNEC lower has been put up. So I built a new lower for the 14.7-inch gun, and I'm camoing it this week. I'll take some pictures during the process, but I didn't video it because it's the first one. I want to get it done first, and then maybe I'll do another one. But that's about it. And we'll be on Thursday night at 9 on my channel, live.
Is that this week?
Eastern.
Oh, you mean you're going to have a show this week?
This week.
Wait,
Okay.
he has a show?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Is that any good?
Well, that's it. I would say it's almost hit or miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. But, it's really Thursday nights whenever he decides to do it. So, but, yeah. All right,
It makes it all the more special when we have it.
Yeah. Obnoxious. What can we look forward to on your channel?
Absolutely nothing. You can look
month.
forward to absolutely nothing.
You're not going to show off those pretty SIGs you've been putting on Instagram?
Oh, I might shoot some stuff, but you can look forward to absolutely nothing.
You can see all kinds of stuff, but you won't look forward to it. That's what he said.
Exactly. You can find me on GunTube. First of all, the GunTube.org. You can find me on GunStreamer. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, the Tweeter, all that good stuff. And I think I've got the TNW Firearms with their Aero Survivor Rifle is coming out Thursday, and I will have a show Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern. Hit or miss.
All right. Awesome. Kingpin, anything new, exciting on your channel?
Yeah, not really. Just the same old stuff. Check out gunchannels.com.
All right. Gizzard?
Check out my website, gizzardgary.com. Foul Territory, Friday nights, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Early Bird Chat, Sunday mornings, 10 Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. And, as always, give them the bird. Thanks for the invite.
Bird is the word.
Indeed.
Boos, anything happening on your channel, or are you just here to be here?
I'm here to be here. Nothing's happening much on my channel. Been practicing, shot a Glock in a classifier match this Saturday. Went like shit, like I was kind of expecting, but it was fun. And yeah, I just need to take some more video of matches and stick them up there and have fun.
I did enjoy seeing you go and do those matches because I can't believe you can actually shoot that fast. It's amazing.
Yeah, I need to get some more up. I have.
I mean, it's amazing that you can shoot that fast and actually have decent accuracy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. People can shoot a hell of a lot faster than me. There's something called jailbait splits. It's when you're under 0.18 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Jailbait. And then, of course, there's petty splits that are under 10. So that's what they're called in the USPSA.
All right, cool.
And those are, sometimes they're aim shots. Sometimes if it's so close, it's not aim shots. But yeah.
Wait a second. Jailbait splits and what kind of splits are under 10 seconds?
Pedophile splits.
That's highly disturbing that a professional organization uses those terms.
No. They don't. People that shoot it do.
Well, you made it pretty clear that that's the term that they use. So I just wanted to clarify.
Yes. You are absolutely correct. It's what the sanctioning body does not use those terms.
Okay, folks. That's great. All right, Armament Nexus, we're down to you. Are you actually going to start doing your channel again? I mean, you don't have a brother channel partner anymore, so.
Yeah, I do. We're trying to make stuff. It just
He moved.
Did
so
channel partner retire? What are you talking
no.
about?
Shouldn't it be your son channel partner now?
No, my brother.
No, his son
moved.
actually makes videos.
Yeah, he does. Crazy kid. No, he moved. Life busy. Blah blah blah. We put out a couple. Check us out: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Gun Streamer. We're trying to do what we can do. What?
GunTube. Say GunTube.
GunTube, yes. Hey, dude, I feel so bad. I am on GunTube, and I've done nothing there yet.
Say it.
Say it. GunTube.org. GunTube.org.
Thank you.
Shall not pee in fridge.
I thought it was shall not pee on Midge.
Oh, Midge from 70 Show. Okay.
But all right, guys. I look forward to. I got a couple videos coming out. I've actually got a backlog that I've been working on off and on. It's just family has prevented me from doing much else other than hit or miss, and it's ticking me off. But sometimes life takes precedent. So I'm gonna get those videos out probably sometime this week. Other than that, guys, check out GunTube.org. Check out GunChannels.com. Help me out on Patreon if you want. If you don't. I don't care.
Night Strike. I was just going to say, isn't it funny how life gets in the way of living?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Check out those GunTube.org patches from the 2A patch. I will have more on sale on the website soon. So if you did not get a chance to get in the 2A patch, I have actual GunTube patches to sell. So
I have just a picture of one right here. An actual example.
I know I haven't gotten mine yet, but I'm
showing it.
I'm getting like hundreds of them. So Gary got some too. So all right, guys.
Trying to show them off. Trying to make people buy them.
Other than that, that's it, guys. If you want to check me out on other social media, go to nightstrike.com. I've got links to all of my social media there. I'm just not going to spam the description of my videos anymore with it because it's just too much clutter. Just go to nightstrike.com. You'll find everything there. With that, guys, we will see you on the next one. So thank you all for listening. This was Hit or Miss.
See you on the range.
Hashtag Porky Piggin.
Vader's in.
I had hot wings for dinner.
Adios, Felicia.
Cheers!